Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and this is Train Fever, and we start off today at our most exciting, our busiest little route, our interchange here at Gisborough, as we've got our very nicely profitable loop trains running electric. Why is he stopped there? Oh, is it? Oh, hang on. Why is he stopped there? I don't understand that. He shouldn't have. Oh, there's a train going up there which was just ahead. Oh, right, there's not enough signals on that line. I might have to take care of that. Anyway, a nice sort of collision, if you will, of technologies. Steam trains, electrics, and now we're now about 3 years ahead of where we were when we left off the last episode. We've got some exciting new diesels. I do in fact plan to use them, because if I look at this briefly before we get into today's plan, if we go into where's vehicle, oh, I need to go there, don't I? There we are. Vehicle replacement. I think these lovely new diesels, 660k outlay, 580k per year, compared to these. Okay, the diesel is more expensive. It's more expensive. Why do I think these things, which are entirely wrong? But the diesel is a lot less to buy, and it goes faster, which is all good. So that goes at 81 miles an hour, and these wagons can do that as well. So I think the speed, certainly on the longer Banbury route, may be of benefit to us. And it's certainly cheaper to replace, which is always handy. We've just cracked into a new year. Let's have a quick review of where we are financially. The previous couple of years, the 1950 and 51, is where I was laying out my express route and buying lots of expensive trains, 3 very expensive steam trains, and I lost significant amounts of money in both years. But we're now back into profit. It's not huge, but it's a nice steady growth. And I said at the end of the last episode that I might think about actually moving out from south of the river here. We've got our lovely loop, and going north. But I've actually, in the week or so since I recorded this last episode, I've done a little tidying up. I've improved some of the roads, which I needed to speed up the road traffic. But I've decided what I will actually do here is complete the south of the river routes and bring these two towns into play here before we go up north. And part of that, I actually increased the size of Hendon here. I was thinking Thatcher might be my hub station for the whole of the map, but I'm kind of sort of moving to making that Hendon, because I think it's slightly easier, he said, hopefully, to sort of navigate the whole map, certainly the North River part of it, from here, and including what I'm going to call the southern extension down here. Now if we turn the contours on, it's a bit of a mess. There's a big hill here, and it's a bit sort of hilly and stuff here, though it's a nice sort of flat space between the two towns. But what I think I'm going to do to give me a nice easy corner here is to come around and go to this, what would that be, the west. In fact, this is south, that's north, this is west. Come to this side of the town here. It's a little bit more hilly, but we'll cope with that, I'm sure. Certainly now that we've got diesels and electrics, we should be able to do that. So first thing, I've moved my depot, so it was up there, so it's kind of out of the way now. Is let's get some track over that river, and we're going to keep with the electrics. It may not be an electric route entirely. Actually, how am I going to do this? It would be nice if I had 6 lanes here, actually, to be honest, with what I've got planned. But no, I think... Oh, no, I'm changing my mind again now. I had a plan and I'm changing it. What? Oh, I don't know. No, I'm going to stick with my original conceit, I think. And if it needs changing, I'll change it later. Let's just draw it nice and fast out of there. And then we'll bring it... Oh, that's actually a little bit... That's better, I think. That's it. Right. And I can loop it right now. That's nice. I like that. Not too much of a bridge. It's nice and flat and fast. We'll use one of those. Okay. Now, what I want to do is bring that. Oh, that's an awfully big tunnel, isn't it? Where's that going in? It's not come out yet. Well, has it? So it's going into a tunnel there. Is it actually coming out at all? I don't think it is it? Actually, what I'll do, what I'm planning to do, this is going to be a passenger station, it's going to be 2 tracks, and we'll keep to our medium length here. So I'm going to put it in here, between the 2 towns. It's out of the way of the... Can use it sort of equidistant, perhaps? Yeah, that'll do nicely. Keep that in there. That should do, I think. Oh, actually, before I go ahead with this, I'd best make sure I can double track this. We may need 2 trains going along here at some point, so we want to take account of that. We're just going to have them going in and coming out on the same line. There's not going to be too much traffic, to be honest, so we shouldn't get too clogged up in there. Are you snapped together? Indeed you are. Right, now can I get you across the river? Excellent. That's very nice. Right, so we'll take the inner track. Now, what sort of automated route are my engineers going to give me? Actually, can I get all the way up there? Oh. Does that join up? It does, but what's it doing? It's going straight through the middle of the town. Don't really want that. Actually, I wonder, can you actually build over a town? Ooh, interesting. I don't know. That would be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? But we're not going to do that here. I'll leave that experimentation till a little bit later. Right, so that is a very long tunnel. I don't really want to be in the dark that much. So if we come round here, ooh, actually that's not a tunnel at all. That's why is because of that bit of road. No, it's not going to let me do that. Actually, if I cancel that, what happens if how do I get to there? Actually, that's not too bad, is it? Oh, that's nice and speedy. Good. Okay, we'll take you. Where's the... There you go. Ooh, that is a... that is one heck of a corner, a bend. Are you going to join up there? No, because it goes straight over the oil refinery. Rather you didn't do that. So we'll go round there. I think that should be okay. Do I really want to bridge that long? That does seem a bit OTT, doesn't it? It's a long bridge, but that's what my engineers are recommending, and it's cheaper than a tunnel. So that will do me nicely. Right, let's join you up. Oh, truth. Straight across that junction on the road. So that's not going to work, so we're going to need a bit of destruction going on there. Let's get the rail back in. There we go. Doesn't like that. Why does he want a tunnel going in there? Ah, he doesn't. Right, just hadn't joined it up properly. Okay, again, that's one from a nice long curly. Actually, that's quite a nice looking bridge, actually. That should be nice for you. They're into a terrible cut in the landscape. Right, we'll take that and we'll draw our second line. You drawn there, that's it, and then bring you home into the station. Come on, you know you want to. That's it. It's better work after spending all this money. There we go. And you're not going to collide because I will snap you in perfectly. Except I haven't. Oh! Dagnabbit. Just hate it when you do that. Can't quite match it up. So, right, there you are. You will behave, won't you? Oh, I've joined it across the road. Oh, I'm an idiot. Actually, you snapped together. I think you are, aren't you? Or are you? Actually, I'm not sure you are. You're okay. There we go. That's fine. So what's the problem here? Well, that is curious. Why are they not... I don't know. Never noticed that before. Something odd with 2 track stations. Anyway, we've got our line sorted out. Okay. So that train station is going to serve both Hewtown and Bradley Stoke. And how is it going to do that? Right, well, my cunning plan. We will draw you, actually, bit of a giveaway here. We'll draw you in there. Oh, come on, play nicely. Join up for me. There you go. That's better. Okay. Right, now what I've done between these 2 towns is I've actually used Town Road, the big 4-lane with bus lane, and the plan is to actually put trams. I've not used trams before yet, so this is exciting stuff. Or novel at least. So, right, so we want tram track. We might as well make it electric while we're here. Well, actually, we're upgrading the road to electric. There we go. So what we're going to have, and I picked the wrong road. Anyone would think I was paying attention. That's the trouble, I can't talk, click and think at the same time. It just doesn't work for me. Right, that is, yes, I have got definitely tram track there. Is there? There you go. I think that's... yeah, that's it. Right, so what we're going to have is the passengers will arrive into the station and then catch a sexy new tram, the electric tram no less, going between these two towns. Get that down there. Right, I'll just finish this off. It's exciting, isn't it? Oh, what do you mean no? Oh. Right, now the question then is, where do we want to stick the actual tram stop? Let's turn the land use on. Now, nice, good actually, if it can go round, that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? I think we'll just have tram stops in the towns. We'll have a proper sort of tram station. Is that what they're called? A tram hub at the train station. I think we'll put our tram there, where it says Bradley Stoke. Okay. So yeah, that's going the right way, I think. It will clog up the traffic, but I don't really care. Right, now can I make all this nice big fast fat routes? What do you mean collision? There's no collision there. Oh, I've got to narrow the road. Okay, can I do big fat roads again? There we are. And you will come out right there. Right, I'm just going to take a few minutes to do the tram routes, and then I'll come back to you and we'll actually set up the routes and hopefully see them working. Right, bear with me for a moment. Okay, so we've got our tram route, tram tracks in place. So what we need to do is install a tram station. We'll just use a small one or a big one. Well, let's be extravagant. That's 11 as opposed to 10. Oh, there's very little difference in price. There's not going to be much other traffic there, is there, to be honest? There may be personal cars, but that's it. Okay, so we've now got a new train route from Hendon into these Hewtown and Bradley Stoke, and a tram line which should carry the passengers between the two. So if we set up we need a tram depot to start with. So where should we stick you? Right across from the station. Why not? Okay, let's set up a route, shall we? So this is going to be a new line. We're not going to use a dreadful dull. We'll use a nice bright orange, I think. So we'll start from there. So what we'll do, I think we'll have two routes. We'll have one route going in to Hewtown and back, and then we'll have another new line, and this shall be a nice red colour, and you will go from there into Bradley Stoke, just like that. Alright, it's taken a slightly odd route there because it doesn't realise it's a tram route yet, but it will do once I get a tram on there. So by tram. So which one should we use? The year is 1954. We might as well use these funky new ones. Oh, I wonder if these might be modded as well. I believe they are, because the description is in German, which means it's come from a German modder, whereas the ones from in the game will generally be in English. So they're all quite old, really. I dare say there's going to be a new one up soon. So that's 37. That's 25. We'll use the big ones. Let's be positive. Well, we need 2, I think, in each direction. That's what we'll do. Okay, and you can go on line 1. You can go on line 2. Right, and what we'll then do, I'll put the other 2. I'll give all these things proper names when we've got this running. So what we want is a train on this route. How can we do that? We haven't got a depot going in. What we could do, I could run. Can I run that? Oh, let me do it, let me do it. Oh, it's not saying I... Right, so it's going to let me do that. Will that allow me then? No, because because there's another switch in the way. Oh, botheration. Okay, so can I... Can I do this at all? So if I get you there... Oh, it does! Right. Excellent. Right, so that will get us trains on there, which is good. So we're going to need another new line. And this can be a funky purple colour. Oh, I didn't really want to do that. There it is. So let's add station, shall we? We'll go to Hendon. Hendon, there you are. And you will then go down here to... It's not going to be called Bradley Stoke at the end of the day, because it's a twin town kind of thing. It's a 2-town serving station. What I'd like to do, I think, is use this funky little train here, or that one. That's newer. It's 14 passengers at 56. This is 15 and it's much faster. More expensive? Let's go with that one. I like the look of that one. So we'll buy... just buy one of them at the moment, see how that does, but we'll put them together. I think that'll do. And we'll put you on line 3. Are you going to go out of there? He is too. Right, so that is our new southern extension, and you're going to see me do this again when we move up north of the river. When I played through earlier, it worked up there, this sort of arrangement of trams. Why are they stuck there? Does this mean there's no path, there's no electric path? Why not? Oh, I'm going to sort out my route. There must be something missing. Oh, bother. So why can't you get from there? Okay, I'm going to sort that out, but this will work, honest. I will come back again and I will show it off to you, and it will be fabulous. It only took me a few more minutes, and it was, would you believe, a little section of the main intercity route that was the problem. But because it's odd the way the game, when you upgrade a piece of road, it doesn't do sort of the whole length from one junction to the next. It does it in little chunks, and I was being careless and not paying attention and missed a chunk out, which is why those lines were incomplete. But now they're working. You can see the route colours, the trams, they're moving. It's going to be fabulous, and it's going to make me a lot of money. It is. Definitely. There's no way else those passengers can get to that station without these trams. So it's going to have to work. Otherwise, I'm losing a lot of money. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for staying with me, and I will see you next time.